Hello, this is Miss Vale, and I'll be doing the audio commentary for this video. So stay tuned for some behind the scenes info.
Students, Miss Vale here, and we're behind the scenes to learn a little bit more about Mr. Staton. So, have you ever wanted to know who is this super cool guy who just came into our lives and is going to leave us so very soon at the end of his internship? Let's hear a little bit more about him. So, Mr. Staton, tell us why you decided to come here to sunny Florida.
Well, it's funny you should ask. I was sitting around at home and I wanted an orange, and I just can't get fresh orange at home. So the logical thing to do would be to, drive 25 hours and come down and get a nice fresh orange.
Look at my face. I'm totally confused. I mean, oranges? Really?
Really dedicated to citrus fruits.
Yeah, I had another reason to come down too. It wasn't just the oranges. I heard you guys had alligators down here, so I wanted to come down and see an alligator. But then I got down here and didn't want to see them because they're kind of scary. I mean, and so my
Rawr!
trip, and we went down
Is that what a gator
all
says?
these weeds and everything out in the big pond, and there's a bunch of them out there. And she didn't tell me they were going to be there. I almost jumped out of the boat, and then I thought that would probably be worse if I jumped out of the boat. But anyway, we made it back, and I'm still here. Let's see, what else did I come to Florida? There was something.
So many reasons.
Yeah.
So many reasons.
Oh, I remember. There was this school down there that's called a Mockley Middle School, and I could have the opportunity to go in and learn about students and the teachers there. And I heard that the students there and the teachers were pretty good, but they were wrong. The teachers and the students at a Mockley Middle School are fantastic. I've had such a good time. It's been the most pleasurable experience that I could imagine. You guys are awesome.
Well, go Indians. Look at that. That's so great. I like it a lot. Now, Mr. Staton, we need to learn a little bit more. We need to dig deep into how this internship went. So, what was your most interesting moment?
There's a lot of interesting moments that I've had while I was here. Some of those were the different...
Hold up. Wait a minute. Did somebody just walk through our shot? I do not think so. You best get to stepping.
activities that we completed while we were here. We did one that was called a Star Lab. We did one that was called a Star Lab. We did one that was called a Star Lab. The Star Lab was so nice. I got to go in there. It was kind of like camping. You go in there, and I hope the students didn't notice I took a nap for a little bit during the lecture. But yeah, it was just so nice to look up at all the stars. The other one, I really enjoyed our rock experiment when we were checking out our edible rocks. That was a really
listening.
fun time in class.
Still listening. Listening
And
some
I also
more.
had a
This is
time
my
when we were
listening
all
face.
Sitting around, just kind of talking about different things in class, and people were asking questions, and I was able to explain some things to the students about ice augers, the big thing that looks like a screw that cuts a hole down through the ice. And someone was telling me about these little spicy rolled up things, Takis.
Takis. Interesting.
But yeah, someone was telling me something about those, so.
Takis are pretty cool. Well, we need to figure out, and we need to know, what are you going to do now? Now that you've finished, you've tried Takis, you've visited the school, you met all those fabulous, awesome people. What are you going to do next?
I'm going to Disneyland.
To Disneyland.
Yeah, I get to go back now. I will graduate on May 9th, So I get to take my trip back to Michigan. I'll get to walk through, do my graduation. A few months later, I will get my certificate in the mail, and I can become a teacher and have my own classroom.
A teacher, camera person. Don't you think that's fabulous?
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Staton. We've now learned so much about you.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Thanks for having me here. It's been a wonderful experience. Very different in a lot of different ways. Some of the videos that we've made over the past few weeks have been educational.
They were fun.
Awesome. But thanks a lot. I appreciate it. And it's been a pleasure.